Have you ever looked back on your life and wondered, what was the one thing that truly mattered? The moments we laughed until tears fell, the milestones we reached, the things we collected, or the love we shared? For me, the answer didn't come from achievements or possessions. It came on a quiet day many years ago in a simple moment with my parents, when they showed me a kind of love that changed everything. A love so deep, so simple, it still warms my heart today. As the years pass and our hair turns silver, life teaches us many lessons, some gentle like a soft breeze, others hard like a winter frost. But the greatest lesson I ever learned came from my parents long before I understood its full meaning. It was the lesson of unconditional love. Love that asks for nothing in return. Love that holds no conditions, no expectations, no judgments. Maybe you know that love well. Maybe you've lived it, given it, or waited a lifetime to receive it. For many of us in our golden years, we finally realize that love, above all else, is what makes life meaningful. I was once a young person full of hopes, dreams, and worries, much like you were in your youth. I carried the weight of expectations from myself, my family, and the world. I believed love was something to be earned, tied to my success, my behavior, my achievements. One day, after a failure that crushed my spirit, I came home feeling broken and ashamed. I feared I had let my parents down, that their love would fade, or worse, disappear. But when I opened the door, instead of anger or disappointment, I found only warm embraces and eyes full of kindness. My mother held me close and said softly, "Child, we love you, not because of what you do, but because of who you are." That moment changed everything. I understood then that true love is not earned by achievement or good behavior. It is given freely, without conditions, without limits. It is a love that stays no matter what. As years went by, life tested me in many ways. Sometimes I stumbled, sometimes I soared. Through all the ups and downs, I carried that lesson in my heart. It shaped how I saw myself, how I treated others, and how I understood love. I learned that unconditional love means forgiving when mistakes happen, embracing imperfections, and offering grace, just as my parents had given me. This kind of love is a rare treasure, one that many of us spend lifetimes searching for. Yet it often sits quietly within our families, waiting to be recognized. Now, as I look back on the many seasons of my life, the joys, the sorrows, the celebrations, and the losses, I realize how important unconditional love has been as my anchor. For those of us who have lived through many decades, we know how easy it is to feel forgotten, to think we must still prove our worth. Society often measures value by productivity, youth, or success, but none of that defines our true worth. Here's the truth I learned that day in my parents' warm embrace, and it's a truth that every heart, young or old, needs to hear. You are loved. You are enough. Not because of what you have done, but simply because you exist. Aging brings many changes. Some we welcome, others we resist. We may lose physical strength, we may lose loved ones, and sometimes we lose a sense of purpose or connection. It is easy to feel invisible or unimportant when the world moves fast and we slow down. But unconditional love reminds us that our value never diminishes. Love is not about what we can do. It's about who we are. At this stage of life, when days may feel quieter and memories grow deeper, unconditional love becomes a powerful light. It is the thread that connects generations, the comfort that soothes loneliness, and the peace that fills the heart. If you have children, grandchildren, or loved ones, remember this. Your love is more powerful than you know. It has the ability to heal wounds, bring peace to troubled hearts, and create bonds that last beyond time. I have seen firsthand how love passed down through generations can become a family's greatest legacy. Stories told beside fires, hands held in difficult times, smiles shared in simple moments. And if you are waiting to feel loved, don't wait any longer. You are deserving of love exactly as you are, right now. My parents taught me that unconditional love is patient. It waits without pressing for change or perfection. It is kind, even when it's hard. It is humble, never demanding or controlling. It is forgiving, willing to look past faults and mistakes. It is enduring, a steady presence through life's storms. And, most of all, it is freely given, a gift we can offer to ourselves and others every day. I remember visiting my elderly neighbor, Mrs. Thompson. She told me how her grandchildren's visits were the highlight of her days. Even in the quietest moments, the love they shared kept her spirit alive. Another friend, Mr. Williams, said that after losing his wife, it was the unconditional love of his children and friends that gave him strength to carry on. These stories remind me that love, no matter the form, is the essence that makes life worth living, especially in our later years. Sometimes the hardest person to love is ourselves. We carry regrets from the past. We hold on to guilt or harsh judgments that weigh heavily on our hearts. But here's a truth that can bring peace. Unconditional love starts with loving yourself, exactly as you are, with all your imperfections and scars. This kind of self-love is not selfish, it's necessary. It's what gives us the courage to face each new day. It's what helps us forgive the mistakes we've made and the times we've fallen short. When we learn to love ourselves deeply and kindly, we open the door to healing, peace, and acceptance. And from that place of self-love, we can better give love to others, because our hearts are full and whole. Remember, you deserve your own kindness, your own forgiveness, and your own love, no matter what. It's never too late to embrace love. Whether it's with family, friends, or within your own heart, reach out. Say, I love you. Forgive and be forgiven. Share a smile. Hold a hand. These simple acts are the threads that weave a life of meaning, joy, and connection. To everyone listening today, you matter. Your story matters. Your love matters. You have given so much in your lifetime, and you continue to give by being present, by sharing your wisdom, and by loving freely. Remember, unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give yourself and those around you. So today, I invite you to hold close the love you've received. the love you've given, and the love that still shines quietly in your heart. Because unconditional love is a gift that never fades, no matter how many years pass, no matter the challenges we face. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. May your days be filled with peace, warmth, and the quiet joy of knowing you are deeply, unconditionally loved.